What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mandown Gardening. This week's episode is brought to you by Barina Grow Force bg10. This is a 1,000 watt light. We are in my 5x5 where I have multiple 6-inch fans going just to keep the airflow going. I have a 6-inch fan sucking everything out. And this is the big Mambo Jambo. She is 1,000 lights, 1,000 watts, and she specializes in blues and reds. So hopefully soon I'll have a PPFD chart for you, which is absolutely insane. The one that I have is really blurry, so you really can't see it. And what we have here is the Gary's Inferno, which, as you can see from last week's episode, she wasn't doing as well, but she's coming back to life. I went in there and I removed a lot of the big fan leaves, the older ones, and she's growing all new ones. We're at a par about 440 all the way around, and I'm not trying to put no stress on her whatsoever. I'm just letting her grow through the trellis net and not let her, because I was in the hospital and stuff, so I'm not trying to stress her out any more than she needs to be. But she is looking a lot better than she was 5 days ago. Actually, 3 days ago since I've been home. So all I've done is water her. She doesn't need to be watered yet today. Tomorrow she will be. I'm going to hit her with a dose of recharge and see if that will kick up the microbes and see if it'll help it out at all. The light is pretty badass. If you guys are interested in anything by Barina, you guys can go to bg10.com and they have a 20% sale on this light. I'm not sure if it's the other two lights. They offer two other ones, a 800 watt light and a 200 watt light. But it's 20% off. And then if you use my code Mandown, it's stackable. And it will bring you 25% off. It's a $400 light, 25% off. I mean, you're getting it dirt cheap. And so far it's been pretty good. I just wish I didn't have to go to the hospital and stuff like that. And I could have kept up on her 100% full time, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. So I'm trying, guys. I have 5 plants going. I have 5 different series going. Well, actually 4. I've cut one back for right now, the Cherry Kana. I'm just gonna let her get bigger, and once she hits like about this size, then I'll start recording, and she'll have her own tent. So yesterday I went in and I plucked like so many leaves to open her up. That way she could breathe. She could breathe from the bottom. She could breathe from the top. And she looks like she's doing a lot better. I did hit her with a dose of Green Rush Grow. If you guys are interested in anything by Green Rush, you guys can use my code over there, Mandown, at the register. It'll save you some change. Same thing with Barina. The buckets by Grow Peaceful. Everything I pin in the first comment, and also by the description. So I just wanted to stop in this week, and we're starting the video out for this week, and hopefully we can turn this girl back into a healthy girl, to where I can flip her back in. Well, not back into, so I can flip her into flower. I'm not gonna go for big this time. I just want her to be healthy, and I'm gonna flip her into flower. So we will be back tomorrow, probably, when I water her, and we'll see you guys then. Smash that like. Thanks. What's up, guys? We're back. She is turned the corner, and she is looking a lot better than she did a couple days ago when I got home. She's actually greening up. I went in there yesterday and I removed a shit ton of fan leaves that were just, they were all puffy, they were all goofy looking, they were not very good. We still have some, it looks like, potassium issues. I can't overload it with nutrients. I can't overload it with trying to fix it all at one time. This is gonna take a week or two to at least bounce her back. But from what I can see, is she is looking a lot better. So I'm not gonna tuck her right now. We're just going to let her heal on her own. I just checked her to see if she needed water. She does not. So we will not be watering her today. We're just going to let her go. But I just wanted to stop in real quick and show you guys the progress. I do believe that I will be able to turn her around. I believe I'm skilled enough to do it. And I just think that I don't think she was getting enough food and water. And those two crucial things, will make your plant go bad quick. So I'm just taking it one day at a time. At her next watering, I will be hitting her with the dose of recharge. We'll try to get these microbes in the soil all running around again. Hopefully it will help them out. By then, the Gaia Green should be breaking down. It's been 3 days since I've been back from the hospital. I'm starting to feel better. So we'll just take it day by day, and hopefully she'll make it. So we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll check on her and see how she's looking. Oh, there's another thing. The light was turned down, so I've had to go through and check certain things and recheck them to make sure everything's in line. Somehow it got turned down. Don't ask me. I mean, I wasn't here, so the light was down to I think it was 20%, 15%. It was at 226 par, which isn't that bad, but I cranked it up to 340, and then we'll see how she does. Hopefully that's not too much in one day, and then we'll come in tomorrow and we'll crank her up just a tad bit more. I don't want to go over 400 right now, not while she's recovering, and we'll see how she likes it with this 340 par. I do want to go in on top and remove some more fan leaves and open her up so this stuff like these can, you know, come up. I mean, she's a pretty level canopy as is. That's from training from the clips, and maybe I can still tuck her at one point. If not, I don't know. I'm gonna feed it some silica. We're gonna get the branches a little bit stronger, and I may leave the trellis net, I may not. It depends. So I just want to stop in and say what's up, guys, and show you the progress. I haven't touched her yet today, so this is how she looked when I opened up the tent. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, guys. Later. All right, guys, we're back. It's day 74 for the Gary's Inferno by Reverse Genetics. We're in a 10-gallon pot, HP Pro Mix, Gaia Green Dry Amendments. It has a little bit of alfalfa meal, bone meal, worm castings. I went ahead a couple days ago and removed 90% of the fan leaves, the big ones, because they just were looking horrible. And I fed it a dose, as you guys remember, of Green Rush Grow and Top Druster. And she seems like she's coming along great. Today it's finally time. It's been 3 days. It's finally time to water her again. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit her with a dose of Recharge. And I'm not quite sure. Let me get set up real quick. I guess this is the best I can get set up. I just have a towel there. And what I'll do is I'll water one or two off on camera, and then I will take the rest of it off camera. And I'm gonna try to give her about, cause she's pretty dry. I'm gonna try to give her about 5 or 6 liters, cause she really needs it. And that's about what I made up, about a little bit under 2 gallons, and she really needs it. So that's what the plan is anyways. I don't know. I guess we're gonna do it like this. The old-fashioned way. But the plan is with her is within the next week or two, as soon as she's healthy enough, I'm just gonna flip her. I'm not going to try to stretch her out. I just don't see the point in it. I just want to actually get this batch of all of these over and done with and start from scratch. That way I know what's really going on. There was no, hospital stay. 9 days will really screw a plan up. And I just don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish watering her off camera. But as you can tell from the end of last week's update and the beginning of this week's update, there's massive changes. She's greening up. She's looking a lot better. I have the light set at 25%. So I wanted to kick it up a little bit because we were only at 340 par. So now we were only at 20%. I mean, this is a 1,000-watt light. You know, there's one thing that they wanted me to touch on. It's a dual spectrum light. So it has your reds and your blues for your sugar accumulation for your roots, and of course your reds for your fruits. Now that I've touched on that, yeah, see, we're only at 314 par. 379. I'd like to see her, you know, getting up there right around 500 before I flip her, and then all the way up to in between 800 and 900. I'm not going to push her any further than that without any CO2 or anything like that. It's just not worth it. And I don't have any CO2, so we're just going to let her be, and we're going to grow her the old-fashioned way. I just wanted a 1,000-watt light. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but I did get one. Whether or not I'll use it much, I don't honestly know. I do like it though, and you guys can save 20% by going to bg10.com, and if you type in my code, it's stackable as well, and so it'll take 25% off. I think the light right now is on sale for $400. So you guys do the math, and you guys can see how much of a savings you guys can get from doing it. So I would recommend it for the price. It's a nice light. It's built like a tank. I've had no problems with it. It doesn't run hot. It actually runs cool. And, you know, like I said, it's built like a tank. So it's going to be interesting with the dual spectrum. When I flip it into flower, I want to see what the reds and the blues do together. And we will be flipping into flower within 10 days. So I'm not really interested in vegging much more. You know, we're already at day 70 of vegging, and that's just, like I was telling my nephew, I think I'm done growing these huge plants. I mean, I still might grow one, but I also want to grow some smaller ones. And because I have so many different beans, so many different varieties for you guys to see, and that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you guys can, you guys know what to do. Smash that like, and we'll be back tomorrow and check on her condition and see how this watering and this recharge helped her out, and see if see what the next step is, I guess. All right, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. All right, guys, we are back. It is day 82, and she is starting to look a lot better. She's greening up very nicely. The food is starting to break down. She's uptaking it. Doing all that defoliation opened her up. I still want to defoliate just a little bit more. I probably won't do that today. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I do want to flip her by the end of the week, and maybe around day 87 we will flip her and see how she does, since she's just top dressed with the flower recipe. And I do want to clean up some of this bottom stuff. If I have to peel back the trellis net to do that, then that's what I'll do, or I will attempt to. It is kind of down there pretty far, but we'll see what we can do. But she looks a lot different in a week, and I knew I could bring her back, and she's gonna be a beautiful beautiful plant when I'm done with her. So I can't believe how green she's gotten, and like this stuff, even this stuff has gone away around the edges. And all I did was give it 1 dose of Green Rush Grow, and then I gave her a healthy dose of Gaia Green Dry Amendments. I gave her 14 tablespoons of 284, 4 tablespoons of 444, and 1 cup of worm castings. And of course defoliated the ever living crap out of her, and just let her be, and not try to tuck her, not try to do anything. Just let her recover on her own stress being. But she's definitely coming around. So we'll be back in a couple days. I just checked her to see if she needed water. She's heavy. She does not need water. She probably will not need any water tomorrow as well. So we'll be back in probably 2 days. And by then I expect her to be solid green, looking great. And I will try to at least get this trellis net a little bit back, at least halfway back, so I can at least get in there and defoliate some and get her looking good. And then I will let her recover for a day or two, and then we will change the light schedule to 12 and 12. I will turn the light up, and we will go from there. I think this is going to be my first grow without like 50%, because right now we're at like honestly we're at 20%, and we're pushing out 400 par, and we have about 22 inches from the canopy, from the light. Very powerful light, very strong light. Barina Grow Force bg10. If you guys are interested in one of these, just go over to barina.com. They have a 20% discount right now. I believe it runs until August, and then you can stack my 5% code for a total of 25%. And I want to say that the light itself is only $400, so it would drop it down to $300. And where are you going to get that kind of deal? I I don't know any other place. So, all right, guys, I've jabbed you enough. We'll be back in a couple days. Hopefully, she'll be continuing on the right path and looking great. So we'll see you then. Later. What's up, guys? We're back at his day 78. It is flip day. I have some water here, and I put some magnesium in there, aka Epsom salt, and I'm going to give her a dose of that. Hopefully it'll take the two-tone away, and I'm going to change her light schedule, and we are going to flip her, and we're going to see exactly what this light can do. It says that the reds will bring out bigger fruits, and you know, I've had it underneath the blues for the roots. It's supposed to develop them better, and so we're gonna find out. It's a pain in the butt to water this thing, so I will probably do it off camera. But I just wanted to stop in one more time. I defoliated her really nice, lollipopped her up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and leave the trellis net on for now. We're going to let her stretch. I'm not going to touch her for 21 days, besides watering. And, well, I'll probably have to top dress in 2 weeks. And besides that, she won't be touched. And we're going to see how far she stretches up. I have plenty of room up there to raise the light, so I know that she can't outgrow the tent. Well, she shouldn't be able to anyways, but I cranked up the dehumidifiers. Well, just one in this side of the basement. The other side is not quite yet ready for flower, so it's a good thing about having two dehumidifiers. If I crank one up back here, it will pretty much keep this low, and it won't affect 30 feet away. So I'm going to go ahead and water this girl, and if you guys are interested in anything by Barina Grow Force, just simply go to barina.com. Use my code. They have a sale going on, and then you can stack my code on top. I didn't check. I couldn't. It's either $500 or $400. I was going to check, and then I forgot, because I don't know if they're advertising the price with the discount already, but you take another 5% off that when you add my code. Mandown. But hopefully next week, by the end of next week, we can see signs of flower, and the stretch will be on. So if you guys can, please smash that like, share this video out. If you come this far, subscribe. I have a lot of stuff coming out. I have a whole variety of different seeds, good seeds, from seedsmen, from reverse genetics. So just stick around, and as I start to feel better, the content will start to pump out even further. So I want to thank you guys for sticking around, and we'll see you guys next week. Later.